Welcome to Every Coach Needs a Coach, the podcast for coaches of all sports and all age groups to learn from coaches and people they may otherwise never have the chance to meet. Today on See One, Do, and Teach One, I want to share with you a lesson that I learned from a coach who's a mentor of mine. And we were on the phone the other day, and I was asking him about his leadership curriculum and some things that he's done with his teams in the past. And I thought it was really interesting and really insightful what he shared with me. And among a lot of good ideas was one where he had stickers made up with their school's logo on it. So I'll use ours, for example, we're the Chiefs. So I would get Chief logo stickers, and he gave every kid a lunchbox that year, like a small tin lunchbox. And I'll save this story for another day, but he had things that he would give each kid that represented a component of their culture that they would put in their lunchbox. And at the end of practice every day, if a player did something in practice that a coach recognized as part of that team's identity, something that exemplified the team's identity, and they sit down at the beginning of the year and they decide, we're going to be a team that plays great defense, and we're going to be a team that communicates, and we're going to be a team that makes its layups, and they come up with a list of things that they're going to be that identify them as a group. And in practice, at the end, when a coach saw someone do something exceptionally well that identifies the team, they give that kid a sticker, and the sticker goes on their lunchbox. And then they offer, does anyone here want to acknowledge a teammate for doing something that they saw represented the identity of our team? And he said two things came about from it. The first was that he and his coaching staff started looking for the good. They started looking for the things that were the identity of the team and giving his players an opportunity to show, we are a team that communicates, or I am a kid that makes her layups, or whatever it might be. And it gave those kids an opportunity to know, if I do this thing, I'm going to get recognized for it, and it's going to be appreciated by my teammates and my coaches. And it reminds me, I work as a physical therapist, and it reminds me of a study I learned about in school where they asked radiologists to look for lung cancer. They gave them, 500 or 1,000 x-rays to look at, and they were looking for lung cancer. And they found a lot of lung cancer. The problem was that there was a lot of false positives, because when they were given something to look for, they weren't just given the x-rays and said, hey, tell us what you find. They said, hey, look for lung cancer. So when they were looking for the thing, they found it, even if it wasn't really there, they found it in a significant way, and enough that they wrote a study about it. So my point of all this is that we get what we look for. We see what we're looking for. If a player is looking for a problem to have with me, they're going to find it. They're probably going to find it pretty quick. If I'm looking for a chance to stick a kid on the bench, if I'm looking for a chance to give another kid a chance, I'm going to find it. We all do it. It's subconscious. Maybe we mean to, maybe we don't. We find what we look for. And I would encourage you and challenge you to start looking for the good, challenge your kids to start looking for the good. You're going to find it. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending some time with me today. Keep getting better every day.